G-Swizzles. And today we're here for another tag. So today, not today, but I was tagged by Francesca to do the Throne of Glass character book tag, and it was made by G-Swizzel. I will link the ladies' channels down below so you can check them out. And yeah, so obviously this is the Throne of Glass book, Throne of Glass character tag, right? Throne of Glass character book tag. Oh my god. Oh. That video is gonna be hard to film, so I'm not gonna babbling a long time because we have 15 answers to go through, 15 questions to go through. So let's start with the first one. Celaena Sardothien, a kick-ass protagonist that had a rough start in life. Okay, so I had a few answers coming up and I was like, you know what, Sadie. I want to say Sadie from Sadie by Courtney Summers, because I feel she was badass, because she was only 19 when she ran away, let's say, to find her sister's killer. So no, this is not a fantasy, no, this is not a sci-fi, no, this is not like a real fiction or whatever. That's fiction, but you know what I mean. She didn't have a nice life, so parents neglect, etc, etc. She went through really bad situations, bad experiences, but she was stubborn, she was determined, and she went on her little adventure. Not a good one, but I feel like she was a badass because she did something that not a lot of people would be able to do. Dorian, a flirty character that you cannot help but love, and I want to say Nina and Matthias from Six of Crows, just because they were so funny together. They made me laugh from the beginning. They couldn't be like serious, and yeah, just them. Chaol, a dark character with a good and moody side. I will say the guy who does, I don't know the name, it was a long time ago. I kind of prepared that, as you can see, but not entirely, so that's why I'm saying kinda. I want to say the guy from V for Vendetta, because he has a nice purpose. He wants something that a lot of people want too, but he's also going like through very dark times, and he has very bad ideas sometimes, and I feel like, yeah, V for Vendetta, the guy doing it, it's like, yeah, that's my answer. Okay, so the next one could be a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say the name of, if you haven't read, because I haven't read Throne of Glass, so I know something. But the next question is actually a character that had so much potential that was killed off too soon. If you haven't seen Lord of the Ring, just skip to that point. And my answer is actually Boromir, because Boromir died too early, too soon. So yeah. Okay, there is a light like going on my face, but just don't mind it. The King of Adarian, Maeve, so your favorite villain, and for that I'm gonna pick Dorian Gray, the book from Oscar Wilde, because Dorian Gray is not a good guy, but I love him so much. I love that character, I love that book, I love the movie, and I love everything about him. But he's dark, he's not a good person, so yeah. Rowan, your favorite love interest. So I'm really not into romance, you know, I don't care. Whenever there is a romance in a book, I don't really care about it, but I had to find an answer. So my answer is gonna be Elisa and the Creature in Shape of Water by Guillermo del Toro. So this was a beautiful, that's a love story that I really loved reading about. So Elisa, a mute woman, she has no voice, she works, she just has to clean some laps, so she doesn't have like an enjoyable life or whatever, and she's gonna fall in love with a creature that the army is using for, I don't know, testing some stuff, etc. And they're gonna find a way to talk to each other, to communicate, and I just love that because it was absolutely beautiful. Edione, your favorite bookish relative, and for that I'm gonna go with two sisters from the book Grace and Fury, Serena and Naomi, just because they were completely different. They were supposed to do one thing, but at the end they're gonna do something else, and they think differently, but at the end they're gonna think the same thing, if that makes any sense. They're completely different one from each other, but they're gonna learn stuff and they're gonna apparently see that they're not that different or whatever. That's really difficult to explain you that without giving any spoiler, but yeah, no, you have to read that book if you haven't. This is really a feminist kind of book, very not girly, but about revenge. Man on Blackbeak, your favorite anti-hero. For that, I'm gonna go with Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind is actually my favorite movie ever. I know I'm not into love story or whatever, and this is not a love story, this is not a happy ending. And I love Scarlett O'Hara so much. I love that character, I love her way of thinking, I love everything she's gonna go through, and she is so strong. I admire her. I know it's only a story, it's only a book or whatever, but I loved her so much. For me, she's the perfect example of an anti-hero. Yeah. Abrexos, your favorite bookish novel set or even pet, and for that I'm gonna go with Hedwig, because Hedwig, and Hedwig from Harry Potter, because Hedwig, so yeah. Eshtarin, so a character that is really loyal, and for that I'm gonna go with Iris from State of Sorrow. So she's Sorrow's cousin, I think, and she's just the most loyal cousin I've ever read about in a book. She's gonna listen to her, she's gonna try to understand her, and she's gonna try to help her. So even if she thinks differently, she's gonna be there for Sorrow. So I really love that. Lysandra, so a character that grew up on you. For that I'm gonna stay with State of Sorrow's book by Melida Salisbury, and I'm gonna say Luvian Fan, because I fell in love with that guy. He's my first bookish boyfriend ever. He was charming, he was quirky, he was like sarcastic, etc. I really loved him. At the beginning I was like, I don't know if that guy is gonna be okay or whatever, but I loved him, I loved him, I loved him. No matter what, I loved him. Elide, I don't know how you pronounce that name. Like a character that is always hopeful even in the worst circumstances. And for that I'm gonna go with Alfred Pennyworth. Yeah, Batman. That's a Batman reference, because that guy, Alfred, is always like positive. He's always able to find some good answer to a question. I love him so much. I'm not like a big fan of Batman or whatever, but I really loved Alfred's character. So yeah. Is that weird? No, I don't know. Aileen, a character who has gone through extensive change, character development, and for that I want to say Esmore, or Esmore from Token Huntress by Kaya Carrington Russell, just because she went through big changes, I feel, in the book. So she was one way from the beginning, and then she was another way, and she changed her way of thinking, she changed her way of seeing stuff, she changed her opinions as well, and she changed her goals, etc. So she changed a lot. Fleetfoot, so Fleetfoot, I don't know who that character is, but I really cannot wait to I just punched myself. I really cannot wait to know more about him, because, or he, or whatever, because I love the name Fleetfoot. This is a character who stays always safe no matter what circumstances are thrown at them, at her, whatever. And for that I'm gonna go with Nobody Owens, because I don't know if you know that book that's written by Neil Gaiman. Nobody Owens was raised by ghosts in a cemetery, and he's gonna go through some stuff, and some stuff's gonna happen, but he always managed to stay safe thanks to the ghosts, thanks to the people he's gonna meet, etc. So why not? That's my answer as well. I don't know why, but yeah. Then we have two bonus questions. So the first one is Lorcan, your favorite morally grey character, and for that obviously I had to go with Casbreaker, because Casbreaker is maybe someone we love, is maybe the best character ever, maybe not ever, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we love him, but he's not that good, he's a thief, and yeah, so morally grey Casbreaker. Irene, name a underrated gem of character, and I'm gonna name a bunch of them, but they are all one. So I don't know if you've read Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston, but all the crew in that book, the entire crew, is just the best. I wanted to be a part of that crew. I wanted that crew to be my family. So yeah, that's my answer. Well, that's it for the tag. So wow, that wasn't easy. Actually, that was really a hard tag to do. If you haven't done it, challenge yourself, try to do it. Link your video down below so I can watch it and see if you have. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have smarter answers than mine, but I will be very curious and interested in knowing your answers, actually, because this is a good tag. Good job, G-Swizzel, because she did an amazing job. It was hard. Well, I'm gonna stop here, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack, and talk to me in the comments. So see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.